What's up? alexy1 here, playing Akaba in the house. We get the French. Then he plays this line. I should take if he plays c5. Okay, now we can go to this f4 again. G3, I think. And now we can go king f2. So if you've seen some games of me in this line, we try to get our king here as quickly as possible and then just, well, develop all our pieces towards his king. Like he's doing on my queen side, I'm trying to go somewhat the same on the king side. And he's just stumping it. Hoping I don't get through anyway. I don't yet see how I'm gonna get through, but if he plays h6 I'm probably just gonna take on f5, and if he takes back or takes on g5 I'm gonna take with the h pawn, I guess, and then just hope for the h line. So what's the threat? I don't see a threat. That is because there is no threat. So rook b2 is a check. If I take knight e3 is annoying. So if he plays rook b2 I'm gonna move my king somewhere. Knight b2 is another move. So it feels like I should go h5 here. We can maybe take. I don't really know if that's. I'm just gonna do it. If he moves his bishop, I'm gonna play rook takes h7. So now I have to take back. And we're trying to get rook h6 in. Yeah, okay. Is that such a big deal? I don't know. I'll just let him take. If he takes here, I'm gonna take there and play queen h5 next. And all my pieces are somewhat coming alive. I'm totally bluffing, of course, but this is a very interesting position, though. So rook b2 still is a move. I should probably then go to g1 or something. f3 is another move. So yeah, probably I'm not doing as fine as I'm hoping, but that is with ideal play, I guess. Okay. So instead of winning a piece by taking on g3, he just sacrificed. We can go queen h1. Are we threatening anything though? Queen h1, take on g3, check. King f7, check on h7, king h6. And what next? Can also take here. I think we're gonna do that. Okay, so I missed this move, but check probably, and then just rook somewhere. But my rook is hanging and g3 is hanging. Okay, so maybe something like queen d4, but then king takes h6. Annoying. Okay, rook h2. If he takes on g3, we're gonna go to h1 and then try and get rook g2 in. That's a good move as well. And also time is an issue now. Man, too bad. This was a pretty fun game. Yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice now. But yeah, it just rook takes. Yeah, I can resign this. So pretty funny game. Let's have a look. So too bad I lost, but at least it was a fun game. So this bishop e7 is known. The normal move here instead of bishop e7 is knight f6. And then we get into this line, which somewhat resembles what we had just now. Yeah, this is somewhat the same. Normal move is queen b6 here, but bishop b7 is a move, and then we're transposing. We could have had this position in the game as well. So, yeah. Instead he went... Oh, also, another move here is c5, by the way. Yeah, so this is totally different. Here we have to go or either knight gf3 or take on d5. This is somewhat the best. Oh, and then you get this line. Castles, knight c6, knight b3, knight f6, knight b takes, knight, and then a6, I think. And this is, well, very theoretical. But yeah, bishop e7 is somewhat of a different move. c3 is well, hoping to transpose back into one of the normal lines. c5 is a way to get a somewhat unique variation here, and then we're gonna take and play bishop d3. This is somewhat playable for white. He went knight f6, and now we get the same line. Black has to play c5 at some point, because otherwise his play doesn't make any sense. So then we get the same line as before, after knight f6 instead of bishop e7. And castles here, yeah. Most critical is take and then castle. And then you have bishop h3, which is the main line, and then f6. And this is super strange. We can take here. We can't. Okay. Well, whatever. Anyhow, if he castle, I'd probably go king f2. He went castle here. King f2, yeah. So the one difference is I can play bishop d3 here. That's not possible after queen b6. Ooh. Alright, that's where I went astray. So the normal move here is queen b6, and then bishop h3, castle, knight e2, f6. Yeah, this is the line, I guess. Yeah, this is the line. And this is very annoying, because if we take here, you can just take back. And yeah, if we take now on e5, things go very bad. We're losing a queen here. So, yeah, that's the main idea. But he has to go queen b6 though. Castle is probably also good, but now we can go bishop d3. I hadn't noticed this in the game, because I transposed into this position and I thought we were in the normal line again, but queen b6 is essential. So bishop d3 is a move. Instead we went king f2. And he's just gonna move up his pawns on the queen side. Whereas we're just gonna we'll try and attack him on the king side. So we went b5. The engine wants to go a3, but well, I don't want to give him any opportunities to attack my weaknesses, and if we go a3, it's somewhat of of a target for him, because he can go a5 and b4. I don't like a3 at all. We're just gonna develop normally. Usually we keep this bishop on c1 to defend this b2 square. So h4 and f5, knight g5. Yeah, he has to defend there. If he took the taking back with the h-pawn and opening this h-line is pretty bad for him. So instead he played knight b6 and I went g4, which is, well, it seems it's fine. So we want to try and get our knight in via g3, and also we're trying to open some lines. Okay, takes. We could have took on f5 first. E takes. Then knight takes. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's my other computer. I have some issues with my computers, so I was rebooting the other one. So that was possible, I guess, but I don't really understand what's happening now. He has to take, I guess. And then we have this move. And then queen g6. Because if h takes, queen e8, check, check. Oh, rook h6. The engine doesn't really know if it's winning or not. At first he said like +2, and now he's going to 0.0. I don't see it as well. I think I just took back. Yeah. Now we took on f5. So I thought if we check here, we should probably do something like king h3. I guess. Knight e2 isn't really an option, because we just moved it away. g6. Okay, so it seems like this move is bad. Yeah, knight b2 was an option, yeah. And now we can take there. And if we take back, f4 is the problem. Okay. So he took first, and I took on g6. He took back. Okay, so if he goes something like bishop h4, we've simply got this move. And we're just picking up h4. And if he does, well, he can't really do anything else if he takes there. I'm just gonna take back probably, and then get my queen in as quickly as possible. So he just took back, and I took on g5, and he went f4, I believe. Yeah, rook b2 was still an issue. I was probably gonna go to g1, and then he's gonna sacrifice there. So he went f4, and now I went rook h6, and he found the nice knight c6 takes e5, oh, c4, and we had to go queen h1. If he took, I didn't see a continuation here. I thought check here, and then king e6, and then there's nothing, but it seems like we have bishop takes g6 here, which frankly I should have spotted. So if he takes, queen h7 is mate. If he takes with the knight, queen h7 as well, and then we're gonna take g6 with his jack, and then we're fine. So king e6 is probably the move. Takes, and queen h3, king d6 probably. Oh, then we have this move. Ah, that's the extra point here. Wow. And now just taking here, defending this one, attacking this one. Okay, and rook e1. This knight is pinned as well. rook b6 still. It's just bishop c2. Yeah, okay, I agree. This is winning. This is totally crushing, I guess. This is a pretty sick line. So, queen h1, and if he took, we'd have rook h8 and bishop takes g6. If f3, yeah, okay, doesn't really do anything here. So, the critical also is this one, but I doubt this is anything bad. Queen h5 here. This is very good for me. So I saw this line. Also, it seems that we had something better. Ah, yeah, we're just gonna take on g6 with the check, and it's gonna run. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Well, queen h1 was the winner here. Instead, we took on g6, but then queen takes g5, and I thought we were having some issues there, but we could have still took there. If rook takes, then we can take here. Ah, we have this one, and then this one. But still. Ah, yeah, okay. Now we're winning the queen because of this check here. So check takes, queen takes, and we're winning the rook as well because of the check, and it's just all over. So bishop takes f4. Okay, in between move check here. King h1. Queen takes. Ah, now that one. That was pretty nice. Okay, so if king g7, we have this knight h5 check and knight takes f4. So he has to take. And there. And there. Then knight h5 as well. I said knight h4 just now, didn't I? Oh, I misspoke. It's knight h5. Okay, so it seems like bishop takes f4 is still winning. I missed that as well. And now we're just all of a sudden totally losing because of this bishop g4 here. Which is too bad, because, well, that tends to happen in a game where you somewhat lose control, and then, well, suddenly the opponent gets his play in. And so yeah, from here on out it wasn't anything special. If he took here, it was gonna take there, but then just, I don't know. This all holds as well. If we take back queen f3 and take there, so it's nothing anymore. This is useless. But yeah, it was a pretty fun game. I should have played bishop takes f4 here. This was, well, it wasn't as simple, but, and this queen h1 as well. I said, well, it was a move I was thinking about during the game, but yeah, I couldn't quite find it. It was this position, I believe. This here, yeah. Yeah. I was looking at it, but I had to see the whole idea of taking on g6 first and then playing queen h7. But yeah. Anyways, it was a pretty fun game. Too bad I lost, but congratulations to Akaba, if that is indeed his real name. And I'll see you guys soon.